Cool. So the two things I want to touch upon, which is basically missed info. Talion, when Talion was stabbing the bear for whatever reason,
Allegedly stabbing.
he would have.
No, we know you were stabbing the bear after it turned to you and attacked you.
He would have very easily seen that the bear, the purple and black eyes. So he has now witnessed or seen these eyes, but he probably doesn't understand much about what's going on with them. But he's at least knows of it happening.
Okay.
Okay. And the other
I wanted to
thing
mention
is...
was the only other thing I wanted to mention is rules on concentration. So,
Oh, yeah.
because I kind of didn't do it properly before, so if anything, it's better than the way I did it. So, with concentration, it'll pretty much allows you to attack and move normally while you're still using a concentration spell. The only things that break a concentration spell is using another concentration spell, either taking damage or being knocked out or dying, basically. So as long as one of those things don't happen, you can basically keep the concentration up for its duration, or whether you cancel it and which doesn't take an action as well. That can just happen whenever.
Override it with a new one. Cool.
Basically, yeah. Okay. So the way that everything's been left is Aramil is kneeling down on the ground, covered in blood from Talion's sword.
Dramatically depressed as fuck.
Talion and Starkriek have just finished their brawl, or their one-punch thing. I don't even know what Geof's doing. He didn't really say much. He's basically just standing there.
I did I'm not going to heal either of you two because you're self-inflicted idiot.
You're being jackasses.
Yeah,
Jackasses.
you don't deserve it, basically.
Even
the
the
only thing I'll
religious
just
guy.
remind you of is, yeah. The only thing I'll just remind you all is that Krint is in the top left, and Aramil currently has the medallion.
Okay.
So that's
Cool. Right, well, if you
You're
guys are done
free to do
fighting,
whatever.
can we head to Krint?
Before we go, I had a flint or like a tinder. I can't remember because I can't look at my inventory here. Did I find that in the prison when we got all our gear?
1 second, I will have a look.
Because I put it on my
Have
thing
open.
originally, but yeah, I don't know. If...
You have you got none of that.
Okay, I guess I didn't find it.
Wait, what? I thought we got all our gear out of those boxes.
You did, but he didn't pick any flint or tinder or any tinder boxes or anything like that in his list.
I have a tinder box in my explorer's pack.
I also have a tinderbox. I have two even.
Okay.
I would just like to say that I am going to be silent to Geof's request, looking down at the blood on my hands and basically just trying not to weep.
I'm going to walk over and be like, they're with Lyra now. It'll be fine. They'll be okay.
Other than okay.
I'm still not going to say anything. I'm just going to be silent.
That's well. I'm just trying to reassure you.
I pack up the fire that I had, just kicking it off, and picking up the food that I was cooking on it, just as I cooked. And I just go over to Aaron and be like, come on, sitting here in the mud isn't going to help us. Let's just get out of here. In the town, maybe we can find some more help. Get you cleaned up.
I'll get up then. But not say that's not my character saying that, but I'll just get up silently. I'll just look up and I'll nod. I don't want to talk at the moment.
I walk purposely shoving my shoulder against Talion as I walk over to Krint.
I'm just going to walk really far around him and then make my way over there. note that I haven't actually got
Okay.
cleaned up. I'm still covered in blood. No one's told me to wash off in the river or anything, and I
Okay,
won't
there
think
you
of
go.
doing that.
You're moving. That's fine. We're just.
We got you moving.
It's the first step on the way back.
Okay, let's put you into the next map.
Oh god.
Talion coming as well, or is he?
Talion, are you coming with us? Or
Is Talion's going to stay there?
everyone was just like, fuck you, Talion.
Oh wait, actually, before I go, and start, I try and.
Has he dropped out? Is it just me?
Haiss, you on? You went really laggy and when you cut out. Can't hear you right now if you're trying to speak.
Do you want to
Just
refresh?
check.
Is he going to refresh?
I don't know if he just did.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Hello.
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 Oh, there we
Hello.
go.
What did you
think
want to do?
I dropped out. I wanted to try and start a fire. Can I do it like the old-fashioned way of like rubbing twigs and stuff together? Well, not twigs, I guess. Sticks.
Yeah.
But we've got a fire already, don't we?
No, I kicked it out.
No, it went out.
Oh, okay.
Starkriek
I
kicked it
played-
out because he fucking hates Talion.
Kicked it out.
Fair.
Because Talion's acting like a donkey's ass on a sunny day.
I like how your character's
Aramil, I'm so
speaking.
glad you're back.
Just gonna slowly work on these in my head so I eventually come up with something worth an inspiration point.
Italian stuff.
What did Talion get awarded his for? Haiss, what did you do?
He took out his
Um,
other blade that wasn't covered in blood. and
Oh
showed
yeah, the
that one,
British bluff it.
which was very good.
Was very clever.
Mm.
I just suddenly remembered I had it. I was like, well, this will.
Well, that
Useful
one
now.
looks like my other blade.
What? No, it's my blade.
It's fine. It's my blade. What do you want?
Yeah, can I try that then?
Start a fire? Wait,
we-
how are you going to start a fire? You haven't got a tinderbox or anything?
Yeah.
He wants to rub
You-
two
Can I
twigs
rub
together.
two sticks together and see if that does it?
Okay.
You can just tell him no. Remember, you are DM Master General.
You, can you roll a survival check?
Okay.
I'm going to say you can find sticks. I mean, it's a forest. There'll be
Yeah.
sticks.
Let's be fair.
I'm going to double my survival check, I guess, because it's my favorite terrain.
Yep.
So 16 then.
All right. I say you can start a fire with that.
Okay. I just wanted to cook all my bear chunks, basically.
No.
Okay.
We'll just chill out here.
Can we just leave him in town? Leave him there while we go in town.
We'll just say he's
Trying
like
to
two
get you
turns
guys
behind us in
at the
town.
moment.
Yeah, we could do that. I could just be lagging a bit behind or something.
Like in this real life.
Although I'm still trying to figure out how why Talion would stay with us, but I'd be interested to see if he follows us like guilt or something.
I should,
Just
I
just,
finally
just a little
felt it.
possible character development possibility there.
Finally developed a
Throw that
conscience.
in. I finally feel guilt.
It depends what happens in the town, I guess. I don't really know what to expect, so yeah, we'll just see. Do
Okay. So.
I have to roll to
But-
cook?
So.
things?
So. No. You can eat. You can cook stuff. It's just fire.
Okay.
Now, what I'm going to need to do though is obviously now if you're not going into the town with them, I'm going to have to take your token off, but I don't want to delete it, so I need to move it to the invisible layer.
To make
Ooh.
it so difficult, Haste.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Look, I need to eat before I move on. So, can I, while you're doing that, can I cross off one of my bear meats and just how much health do they restore?
Brandon, for fuck's sake.
Let's go with let's just go with D4.
A
I think for
D4.
meat.
And no modifiers or anything.
No.
What's my D4?
Oh my god, how hard is it
Wait,
to
do I?
freaking
D4.
move?
Oh, I do have a D4.
I hate this computer so much. I really do.
This is one of those times where we need
Right,
to
let
like be
me
able to
turn that
edit
off.
the YouTube streams so that we can just cut all of this out.
I know. I just need a better computer. That's what I need.
It's okay. I think we filled the time quite pleasantly. For anybody who's watching. Here is some art. D&D style.
Did it!
I just looked up.
Right. Finally. Right now I can just move you guys to the
Sorry,
next
I had
area.
to eat 3 bear meats to restore my health fully. So,
Oh, blimey.
My God.
That's a lot. Well, okay. I mean, remember the mate will serve 4 people, and I don't really think you can eat 3 people's meals.
can I eat
That's a
2
lot of
then
food.
and say I was really hungry? Oh, I just my whole...
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't
alright.
really eaten since.
Hello,
breakfast,
town.
Did we have breakfast?
So
What
just
was
so
it?
you know, Sonny, I'm on 14 HP.
Did we have breakfast,
Okay.
or have we not eaten since before the prison?
We had fish, me and Gail.
Yes, you
Yes, we
had your
did.
fish.
Thank you, Starkriek.
We had fish.
I'm not sure I've eaten, but I'm at full health, so I don't seem to care.
You're
Yeah.
too busy morning to eat.
I'm too busy morning to eat. I don't have an appetite.
Yeah, I think it's a bit insensitive for me to whack out a bit of bear meat inside.
Yeah, if you give me a bit of bear meat, I'll probably just break down in tears.
So I think it's not the right time.
See, it's a good thing I
Oh my God.
stayed and ate it then, so you didn't see me.
I just didn't see you eating the bear meat.
So is
Um,
everyone in town now? Can we all?
Yeah,
we can-
Sonny, quick question. Does this have a
Yeah,
legend?
so can I?
With the
No.
numbers?
No, it does not. No, it does not. So basically, because because Talion's not in the town yet, as I assume Talion's still chomping down. So can Starkriek and Geofe make a wisdom check?
Wisdom.
What about me?
Interesting. Wisdom. I
What's
got
that?
19.
Oh, I know why. I've got the.
14.
I know why. I've got the
So you
medallion.
both okay? Yes, you do.
Who
So
gives a shit
basically,
about
Starkriek, for both
I
Starkriek
get
and Geoff, nothing happens, but you both get a bit of an itch on the side of your head.
Well, I just used my scale very much.
Wait, I get
Yeah.
is it advantage on wisdom saving throws or something? But I suppose I don't need to use it. But
Yeah,
what does that
f-
mean? Does
you're
that mean I
fine.
roll
Do you-
2 dice and then pick the highest?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because that one is enough anyway,
Yeah,
so there's no
you're
point with
good.
that. So,
What did that 20 make any better?
No.
no.
So
Okay.
I mean,
So
did
you
any
are-
of you guys feel that weird sensation when we walked into town?
What
What's that
sensation?
about? I don't know. It just came over like all funny. I had an itch. I was all like a
I
needle
think-
in the back of my head.
I think it's my scale growing back. Never mind.
Oh.
My friend, the
I wanna-
last itch I had, I scratched a long time ago.
He's recovering a bit. That's good. Good sign. I'll give you a gentle punch in the arm. Yeah.
Can
Hang
I
in there, buddy.
see any smoke rising from any of these buildings?
No.
Question.
Can we
So
go?
I'm looking for like a smith. And so they have like the furnace and stuff.
Well, can we go and find who's in charge first and see what on earth was going on
Yeah.
with the prison
So
and just
you don't
why
see
they?
any. Can you roll a perception check for
Yeah.
the smoke?
Oh,
checking.
just-
Can I roll perception just for people
15.
and stuff?
So what was yours, Starkriek?
15.
I'm too depressed to care about
So
anything else.
you can see most of the chimneys, but there's you can't see any. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. You can't see any smoke in the sky coming from this town.
Damn.
I got a 5 for my perception check, so can I fill in the blank for you and basically just say I'm too short to be able to see anything above the houses around us, and therefore
Yeah.
that's
You
just it. I can't see.
you basically went in last, so it's Aramil and Starkriek in front of you, so you can't just see anything
their
past these
rear end.
towering figures. Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
I'm too depressed to care that much, so I might just look in hold on.
At the
Where's
floor.
the little arrow thing? I'm just gonna look maybe in that direction and that direction, just the roads, just to see if there's anything of interest. I'm not gonna care that much right now.
Yeah, go for it. Roll a perception.
That would be 8 plus. Where's perception? 3. Okay, so that's a solid 11.
So you do see people in the town.
Hmm.
in those directions, and they're walking around.
Can I do like a history check or something to see if I can remember if there was a barracks or like a guard station in Crint?
Yeah. Go for it.
Because I'm bound to have come through this place in my time. That is a 19. No, 18. Sorry, 18
Okay.
total.
So Crint doesn't have a barracks.
No.
From what you remember, Crint is just a basic little a village. There's not. It's sort of a bunch of people. They mind their own business. Everybody knows everybody. It's quite sort of a, it's quite a happy place relatively.
Okay.
But no, there's not for military. There's not much stake in it.
Okay. Cool. It's handy to know.
Right, I'm gonna wander off, and I'm gonna go and try and find someone who looks important.
I'll go with you.
I'm gonna follow Geofe because he patted me on the shoulder like a kind little fellow. And I
Or
promised
lower
him that
arm, because that's all I can reach.
or lower arm, but I promised him that I'd give him some tenderly care.
I'm gonna see what
Okay.
this giant building here is, because it looks important. Can we wander in?
Still gonna walk like sullen. Actually, I should be behind, walking really sullenly. Getting there.
I'm walking with my glaives in my hand, using a staff on the ground with like the sword bit up in the air while I'm walking.
Okay, so I assume that the way when you're walking through town, you're just focusing solely on the direction that you're traveling. You're not really.
We're not looking behind
Doing
us.
much
or
else.
anything.
Not really
Yeah.
focused on anything else, just following.
I don't care. I'm looking
Okay.
at the floor.
Yep, that's fine.
Role playing.
Can I have Starkriek and Geofe make another wisdom check?
So do I roll 2 dice and choose the highest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
Is
Is
it
anyone?
Is it against magic? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Haiss, you're right.
In this instance, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, is
But you
anyone
don't know
looking at you?
Well,
because
I
you're
got a
covered in
natural
blood?
20, so I'm gonna go with that one instead of the 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got
So-
13.
Nothing happens. You get an itch in your head again, but this one's a little bit more irritating than the last one.
There's definitely something going on here. I mean, maybe it's because I haven't
It's in
watched
and
the well.
the strange. It's in exactly the same place as well as it was before.
Well, Starkriek's still gonna think that's his scout. That's his
Mine.
scale.
Scale grin, right?
Maybe it's Lero trying to talk to me. Blind optimism.
Good old
Yeah.
Geofe.
That's fine.
And I don't know what's
Before
going
you
on.
guys look at this, Talion, is there anything that your character's now doing? I mean, I think by this time he's eaten what he needs to eat.
Yeah, it's a lot of meat. I assume I just arrived like in the town, looked
Join the
around.
town. Just
Okay.
join the town,
Uh,
gang.
Can I just go
Okay,
up to
so
someone?
I'm gonna. Yeah, 1 second. I need to make
Can
your
I just
guy
go up to
visible.
someone and say, "Do you know where the closest weapon shop is?"
1 second. Can you roll
Also,
a
is anyone
wisdom?
looking at Aramil since he's covered in blood, or are they just covered like? As well?
That's a good point.
I was wondering
Yeah.
this. I'm still waiting for someone to be like, "Are you okay?" or something.
Nobody
Yeah.
Nobody has reacted to the fact that you're covered in blood.
Well, that's odd. Strange in itself.
Come on.
While he's doing that, I would like to do a
so-
perception check to see if I noticed that Geofe and Starkriek both have the same itch again.
I rolled a 13.
Is that something you notice? Though?
That's the
Like,
thing.
would you?
Unless we're
I'm
sort of doing
wondering
that.
if they did the exact same motion again. I might just say
Mm,
something along the
alright,
lines
go
of you
for it.
got.
Was it
Okay,
at the same time?
shall I roll for it or just I have noticed it?
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay, that's a solid 6 plus 3, so that's a 9 total.
No, you don't. You just
I
think they've
noticed
got fleas or something.
I was genuinely about to say, if I've noticed it, can I say, have you two got fleas or something?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
He's in.
Okay.
Right,
So I
Talion,
rolled-
can you roll a wisdom check first before you do anything else?
I rolled 13 for wisdom.
Fuck.
What?
I have
was
a
that?
really low wisdom bonus.
You got 13.
13. That's right. So you just get a small itch in your head.
Right. I'm just gonna disregard it.
So
I'm
yeah,
just
can you-
picturing Talion
so
getting
you're
taken
gonna-
over.
Yeah, no.
Imagine. I'm curious. As
This
to
is
who
the
first
episode where
person's gonna
Talion
be.
dies because he turns them
Yeah,
over.
this is the episode.
Okay, so you go to the closest person.
Yep.
That you see, and they don't acknowledge your presence at all.
Can I like push him? Just push him and see if he does anything. I won't pick him this time.
You
You
are-
are
You don't want to
so
try and talk to him
physical.
first?
You can't even talk.
Can
you
you
can't even
roll?
look.
Can you roll? Can you roll a strength check?
A strength check. Okay.
So
You
violent.
want a low one.
I don't want to push him really hard. I just want to kind of. Oh god.
Nudge him.
Oh no.
You don't even want to say hi or anything.
I rolled a 20. I rolled a 23, but I don't want to use my full strength to push him.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you basically push him. He falls to the floor,
Oops.
but he just gets
Hold
back up and just carries on as what he was doing.
How weird. Okay. Are there any guards or anyone armed around who have like weapons or anything?
Can you roll a perception check?
No more double bonuses, sadly.
Sad face.
15.
So you can't see anyone away from where you are. No.
With no weapons. Okay. I guess I'll just. I kind of want to walk through the town looking for like anybody who's either got weapons or like a weapon shop.
Yep.
So I'll just keep
Yeah, sure.
kind of going down.
So right, while you're doing that, we'll switch over.
Yeah.
To the other guys. So yeah, you've come into this sort of central courtyard. There's a sort of a water well in the middle. Again, there's people around, but they don't seem to even bat an eyelid that you're there, even though Aramil's covered in blood.
I take a bucket from the edge of the well and put it in the water and get it out and splash and like chuck the water over Aramil and say, "Just get
Okay.
this over here." People start staring.
Can you roll a dex check to see if you hit him with this water?
Oh, should I roll a dex check to see if I dodge it? Like reaction wise.
If
Well,
you're
you're
going
not
to try,
really
it depends if
with
you're going to try
I'm,
and dodge
I'm
it or
not,
not.
I'm not going to try. I'm too depressed to
18.
care.
Yeah, so you hit him quite. Yeah, so you hit him with this water. So the blood's now coming off, but obviously it's not going to just magically disappear. It's going to start running down him.
You've got to look
start
worse before
patting
you look
myself down,
better.
and I just
Oh,
Can I
want
it's-
walk over to the nearest person that we see and sort of go, "Hello, friend. Who's in charge here?"
Yep. So when you do that, doesn't react to you. Just carries on walking.
I just want to say to Starkriek, you've soaked me more than the stripper soaked herself.
I'd say Starkriek, yeah, well, if you're not careful, I'll dunk your whole body in this water.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna pat myself down now, try to wipe the blood off so he doesn't throw any more over me.
I'm gonna, guys, come back from talking. The people here are just really rude. They just ignored me. I'm trying to talk to them, and they're just nothing.
What do you do?
I just went over to someone and asked who's in charge, but it just wandered off.
Odd. I'll
What
go up
colour
to
were the
the.
eyes?
Completely blanked me.
Which guy was this? Which guy was this?
It was the guy over there. He yeah, the one
Him
walking
over
that
there.
way. You got it.
Yeah.
That guy.
So I'm going to go up to the same guy and go and look up to him, because I look at his face and like try and say like go over his face like hello, like look in his eyes.
So as you're looking directly at his face, because nobody else has specified
That's not
that, you see that his eyes are purple and black. So he doesn't react to the fact that you've stepped in front of him. He just carries on walking.
Into you.
I hold his shoulders firm so he stops walking and I go. Aramil.
Can you roll a strength check? I need to get the tower down.
That's a 23.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to hire. Well, unless he gets a nat 20. Nope.
20.
So yeah, he is firmly in place. So he has stopped walking, but he's still not acknowledging anything.
So Aramil, you see, this looks like the dragon, doesn't it? Come here.
I'll walk over solemnly, and then I'll look up, and I'm assuming I'll look in his face, so I see the eyes automatically. Do I have to roll for that?
Yep.
Or... Okay, I
No.
see the eyes.
Eyes. Yeah.
Mind, the magic. It's here.
Magic? I thought the dragon could do this.
I'm gonna take my medallion off and put it on the person.
Okie dokie. So, the guy, his eyes return to normal, and he goes, what just happened?
Calm down, calm down. It's okay. I've got you.
Who are you?
I'm a captain of the guard. What's going on here?
I don't know. I was just minding my own business, and then suddenly I couldn't move. I couldn't control my body.
Friend, do you know who did this to you?
Not a clue. I mean, we go. It's a village. I know everybody, but I don't. I was just in my house at the time.
When you
So
lost
hearing-
control, a voice, a vision, anything?
Hang on. I kind of, yeah. I mean, I heard some. I remember hearing some words, but I don't know what they were. I can't even repeat them. Never heard of those words before.
Can you try? I'm gonna get a little bit closer to his face now. Hey, this is the boost I
wonder it
needed,
was
guys.
two-
Lead.
It was two words, but it definitely wasn't common. Whatever it was,
Sound them out for me.
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
I don't think you know. Can I do? I'm going to do an Arcana check just to see if I can find the source of where all this magic's coming from.
No, go for it.
Would I remember what the dragon said? The guy said.
Probably, yeah. I don't see why not. It happened fairly recently.
I can't personally remember. Do you remember what he said? I can sound out the words.
The dragon said that before he got taken over, he heard the words, "My will is your desire."
Okay. So I say to the guy, "Did you hear this?" And so I say, "My will is your desire, Draconic."
Hang on, 1 second. Yeah, now that you mention it, that does sound pretty familiar.
Starkriek, where have you heard that?
This is what the dragon told me. He said that when he was fighting it, and when we gave him some food, he heard, "My will is your desire," in Draconic.
By the way, just so you know, those words are Navu Decarius. By the way,
Which is Navu Decarius.
So, my Arcana check. I got a 16 total.
It's your command.
16 total. Nice. Yeah. So you can obviously feel that there's a lot of magic in this village. It's the same kind of magic that you felt from the other things, but you can feel that this source is extremely close. Like it's got to be in this village.
Okay, I relay that to the other guys. So. Yeah, the everyone in the village must be under this spell. Like, it's really close. The guy doing it. We got to find him.
Can I have
source?
Do I know the source?
Serious mode now, by the way.
By the way, before you carry on, can I have Starkriek, Geofe, and Aramil make a wisdom check?
Oh,
do I get bonus again?
These keep going down. This is not good for me.
I
got 13 total.
Where is it? Where's wisdom? Oh, there it is. Mine's 20 total. 15 plus 5.
Okay, cool.
50 total.
So, Aramil, you get the itching on the side of your head, the minor one. The other two, your itch now is a lot. It's a lot stronger now, and it feels like what's
Hell.
weird. It feels with each one of these itches. It's not like the itch is getting more intense. It's almost as if the itch is further into your head. Like the itch, you can't. It's like it's getting deeper rather than intensifying.
I think we're gonna need that amulet back off the guy.
Friends, I feel the itch now
Someone
too.
grab it.
Do you think it's this magic penetrating our skulls?
It must be.
I must
Get,
have an
but you didn't feel it
incredible-
before. Get the amulet back, and then put that on. We
Okay.
need one of us to be safe from it.
I'm gonna go to the guy. I'm sorry, friend, but we need this back and take the amulet off him.
Okay, and you're going to put it on, are you?
And I'll put it on I'll put it on Starkriek. Because in my opinion,
Yeah.
we're the two ones with the higher wisdom here.
It's a very good decision. Right, I'm gonna go back to Talion because a lot of time has passed. So, Talion, is there anything you want to do? Or where you, I suppose, walking to?
I guess whatever looks like the main road, I'll just kind of walk along there.
Yeah.
With my sword out because it's a little weird that everyone's just kind of being weird.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll just keep looking an eye out for any weapons, any barracks or weapon stores, anything weird.
So, I mean, for the most part, you see that it's like a normal town.
Yeah.
From where you are, you can't really see anything that looks like a weapon shop at the moment.
Okay.
However, you do hear talking coming from the right of you,
Okay.
which you can clearly hear is the other guys, basically,
Yeah.
in there.
Before I head that way, what are these buildings like around me? Are they just houses?
Yeah, they're basically just houses for now.
Hmm.
For now.
For now.
Well, sorry, these ones are
Okay.
houses.
Can I basically just look? Where's the ruler? I just want to look like up here and just check there's no like weapon stores. Again, same thing. I was looking for anything up there. Otherwise, I'll just walk down.
Okay.
Down to there towards the voices.
So you on the house that says 3.
Yep.
You do see a placard hanging from in front of it with 2 swords on it.
Ooh, what kind of swords? Oh, sorry. As in, okay, yeah, I'll go in.
It's a picture.
Yeah, I got excited for a moment. Okay, can I go in?
Yeah. So as you get close, this one does look like a weapon shop.
Yes. All right, I'll go in. What's
The wooden shield, leave it for me.
So when you walk into this shop,
Mhm.
there is a guy standing there, but he's just standing there. He hasn't acknowledged that you've entered into the building.
okay? Is there like a counter or something where he keeps the money that people spend on weapons?
You're
You're
gonna steal
such a
money.
fucking thief.
Oh boy. Hang on. Well, there is one
Okay.
on the counter.
Can I check? Is there any gold? Is there-
There is not any gold in there.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, what weapons are around the shop? I'm basically looking for light weapons. I'm keeping an eye out for 2 light weapons.
So it's strange because a lot of these. It seems. I mean, the building looks quite dusty. There's dust everywhere.
Yep.
But it looks like the places where the swords were on the wall. It looks like all the weapons being removed and dust has formed in the gap where they were. That's
Yeah.
obviously clean.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to explain. So
Yeah,
but
yeah,
around
yeah.
it, so you see like an outline of various weapons.
Damn it. So there's nothing left. It's all been cleared out, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Well, from as far as you can tell, yeah.
Can I just do a general perception check and see if there's anything fishy or any clues or anything left
One
behind?
wooden shield. One wooden shield.
Go on then, go perception.
Okay. Let me just open my phone. Perception is +1. Oh wow, 18.
So yeah, you find behind him there is a door. Kind of looks like it's going into an office of some description.
Okay.
But behind the counter, sort of next to where he is. Other than that, it looks like everything else has been taken or clean.
Can I go through with my sword drawn into his office?
Well, you can. Yeah, you can. You try, and the door's locked.
Can I try my key and just see if it randomly opens the door?
You can, but the lock isn't the right key for that door.
Shame. Can I break it down then?
Why don't you just try searching
Strength
the dude
check.
for a key?
Die.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can do that as well, I guess. Yeah, can I search him actually?
Like,
Has
what
he got a key?
Oh my
I'm just
goodness.
gonna break this guy's shit.
Can you? Yeah, I mean, considering the guy's not moving, yeah, I'll say you find a set of keys on him
Nice. Okay.
eventually after much searching.
Can I
Much touching
go
up.
into his office? Same thing, sword drawn, just to see what's going on.
Yeah. So you get into his office. The key works.
Okay.
You get into his office. So you see like a desk. You see a safe in the room
Ooh.
as well. A iron safe. And then, like I said, a desk with a chair, obviously
Okay.
drawers, whatever, what have you,
Um,
and papers scattered all over the desk.
can I first check? Can I open the safe? Have I got the right key for it?
Well, it's up to you to try.
Yeah.
It's a combination. It's a combination. It's a combination safe.
I'll leave that for now. Can I like look at the papers and stuff on the desk? Is there anything important?
Yeah.
Anything written down?
Yeah. So when you walk around the desk, all the papers seem to be sort of sales documents, like invoices, things like that. It looks, like kind of like he was doing a tax return,
Yep.
sort of. Obviously not a tax return, but there's a lot of it's just financial documentation and orders and things like that.
Anything for like a bulk order, which would explain why everything's gone.
Well, you'd have to search through them, I suppose.
Yeah,
if you want to find that.
I want to look through, just skim read kind of each document and just see if there's anything important.
Okay. So as you're searching through them, the first lot you find are basically just standard. People bought a sword, people bought an axe, people bought, some daggers, people bought a shield, people bought some armor. Well, actually not a shield or armor. Shield, yeah, not armor, because it's a weapon shop. People bought a staff, people bought a bow. There's just standard sort of one item thing. You do see nothing very substantial. You see one where someone's requested an engraving on an axe. But things like that. But other than that, you don't really see any massively bulk orders.
Okay. Can I just do a general perception, see if there's anything weird? Otherwise, I'll head back to where I had the voices from before.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so. Oh, never mind. I got 4.
Okay, you don't see anything else of value of meaning in this room.
Okay.
But can I get you to roll another wisdom check?
Yeah, let me check
All of
my
us,
wisdom.
or just Talion?
No, just Talion, because this is kind of happening at the same time you're talking to that guy.
Right, yeah.
14.
Yep. So you're okay. You just have a bit more of a bigger itch on the side of your head.
Okay. Other than that, I'll walk on over to where I had the voices and still keep an eye out for anything which is like a weapon shop, I guess, on the way. I'm just gonna go there.
Right. So while he's making his way over to you, I'll switch back to you three.
Okay, I'll put myself halfway.
Okay, so this is getting quite uncomfortable now. This
I
map.
take
we need to can we
put the medallion a minute.
could I get any gist of the source of it when I did my Arcana check?
No, you
Which
just know
direction
that it's in
it
this
has, just that
village,
it's
which is a
close.
fairly cool. Not on that roll, no. You just know that it's extremely close. Like I said, it's in.
Okay.
You felt a very, very strong feeling when you did that check.
Right, guys. I think we should start like maybe searching the surround like the houses nearby, like literally like maybe this one here. Just to see, because whoever it is that's doing this is really close to us, so they're in the village somewhere.
I agree. This is very strange. Okay.
I'm gonna go over and try it.
Geofe, Aramil, stay okay off, just in case.
Hello, Geofe. I will be your guide. I will take care of you. Like I said last time.
Sure, okay.
I will follow them as well, but like backwards. They're going in back forward, I'm going in backwards. Like make sure no one's following us behind.
I have my hand on my sword hilt.
Okay.
So,
But what you
I've moved to two-handed, like glaive.
are you going into the building?
going into the
We're gonna
building
try the door and see if we can get in. Yeah.
and then hoping to take a look round.
Okay. So you enter the building, and it looks like it's some kind of town hall kind of ordeal. So it's a big sort of empty space with an office on one side, where I suppose you could say mayor or whatever a leader of this place would probably reside in.
All right.
Yeah.
Does Scooby Doo see any clues?
You can't. I mean, there's not a lot. I mean,
Maybe.
there's a lot. I mean, it's a pretty empty room. So I'll go for the easy stuff first. So you see sort of big windows on the back end of the wall, sort of looking outside. There's a sort of there's how to explain it. There's kind of like a row. There's rows of tables and benches. So it's like a sort of where it looks like it's been set up for like people eating, and so on and so forth.
Okay. So I mean, what? Do you guys want to stay here and kind of look in? Doesn't look like there's anyone in here.
I'd like to do an Arcana check on this specific building to see if there's any kind of magical artifact.
Okay.
And that is 17 plus 3, so unnatural 20.
So you can't feel anything magical specifically about the room. You can sense the overarching magic that is filling the area. It's not any more condensed in
Powerful
this
in the
room.
Okay. Yes, I think Geofe is right. I can't feel any source of magic here. Not specifically, anyway.
Back outside.
Can Geofe and Aramil make wisdom checks?
Ah, shit.
Intense, man.
23.
15 total.
Cool. Okay. So, Aramil, your itch gets a little bit more. Geoff, yours is getting. It's almost as if you had like a head wound, and like when you have a head wound and it starts itching.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like it feels like that on your head.
But really bad, like really.
But there is no wound. It's quite bad. It's fairly bad. Well, not that bad. It's like an irritating, like you want to keep scratching it, but you're controlling yourself and like not to. Like if you have a rash or something.
Okay.
But it's obviously there is no rash there. While you're doing that, I think Talion is able to enter the courtyard area in that time.
Is there anyone there at the moment, or are they still in the building?
So I think did you all go in the building?
We just went in and just left.
Yeah.
So are we coming out?
Okay, so you can see them all.
I'm by the well.
So you see the other guys all kind of coming out. There's this guy just standing in the middle of the courtyard. His eyes are fine, but he's just a little bit of a panicked mess at this moment.
Okay.
Because everyone else just left him.
Yeah, well. Aramil, the eyes thing again. Everyone in the village.
Okay, since I see the others, I guess I'll kind of go over to
For Italian.
I'll just be like, oh, hey, I take it you've noticed all the weirdness in this town.
Yeah, it's the eyes. It's from like the creatures from before, and the dragon and the prison, and it's the eyes.
Someone's cleared out all the weapons from the local shop. I don't know if you guys have seen any weapons or people holding weapons around, but I'm not sure where they've gone.
No, there's no weapons here.
Any luck figuring out what's causing this?
No one seems particularly
close.
coherent apart from this young fellow over here that seemed to wake up once we put the medallion on him.
I take it he wasn't much use.
No, but we
Not as much
we
use
can
as a
feel it
donkey's
close.
ass.
It's nearby. Whatever the source is, they're close to us. They're in the village.
Okay.
It's more than most of what the animals were feeling as well. 'cause the
Out of
dragon had
interest,
the
is this are all these positions correct as to where you're all standing?
Yeah,
No, I suppose I would have come out
I want to be right up here.
right here.
I'd say for me, I just kind of walked in, so I guess I'm like there.
Yeah, I'm by the well. I'm fine by the well.
Did you leave the door open or shut in the hall?
I'm
Open.
Okay. And who's closest to it? It's Aramil, right?
Me now, yeah.
Can you roll a perception check, please?
Ooh.
14 total.
Out of the corner of your eye, through the room, sort of past the windows, you see somebody walking past the door. But the reason it catches your eye is this one's moving not like everybody else,
with a purpose type.
kind of thing.
Where?
Now it's up to you. Obviously, you're just seeing this out of the corner of your eye, so it's up to you to decide what you do with that information. So they're not in the room; they're on the other. Cause remember, I told you there were those big those glass windows,
Yeah.
so you can see them on the other side of those windows, walking past.
Which direction were they walking? Were they walking this way?
They're
or
walking
that way?
upwards. They're walking
Upwards.
up. They're walking upwards. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to state something just like, shh. I think I saw something, and while I'm saying that, whispering it to all of them, I'm gonna walk past there, ignoring Talion entirely. I'd like to peer over this way and do a perception
wait.
check to see if I see him
Okay.
again.
Wait, it's behind me. I thought it was in the building.
No, through the
No,
windows.
no, he's not in the building. He's on the outside. He's
Oh,
walking around. He's
that's
basically
fine.
walking around the town.
Okay.
So I want to do a
You walked up
perception
the
check
stairs.
of here.
Can I get you? I'm assuming you're trying to do it in a stealthy manner.
Yeah, I suppose.
Can you roll a stealth check then?
Okay. That's 9 total.
Ooh. Oops.
So yeah, that's actually oddly successful.
Brilliant. Oh,
so
quality.
can you roll perception as well when the guy does appear, so you know what's going on, or you can get as much information out of it as possible.
Okay, that is 16 total.
Cool. So what ends up happening? So I assume you're the only one doing this. So the guy walks past the building, and he opens it. He sort of goes into this clearing. Will it let me do the pulse?
This one?
Probably not.
That one.
Right, so he's here.
Yeah, but we'll say there. We'll say there. That's good enough. And what it seems to be, it's a hooded character. But his hood is down. But he's holding a book very close to his face, like he's engrossed in this book, whatever he's reading. With one hand, his other hand is stretched out in front of him. His hand is surrounded by a purple and black aura. And you also notice, which the only reason you notice this is because it's so out of place with the rest of his attire, is that hand that he's using has a what looks like a metal gauntlet on it.
Right. Okay.
But he doesn't recognize. He doesn't notice. He's so engrossed in this book. He's not paying attention to you. And as what he's doing, he's walking past and he's going back up towards 2 and 3.
He's going up
So
towards
he's
2
just
and 3.
walking past.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even
So
going
he's
to have
past.
time
He's
to
past
say.
you guys.
I'm not even going to have time to say anything. I'm just going to instinctively try to stealth to here, or as close up behind him as possible to then grab him.
Oh dear.
No,
Okay.
well, actually,
Well,
I'll
before
go
you-
to here and then I'll see where he is from here.
Can I follow him as
Okay,
I
but
see
can I
him?
get
Yeah.
can I get all of you apart from Starkriek to roll wisdom checks?
I follow as well.
10?
22 total.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Geoff, what about you?
Sorry, I got 14.
Cool. So you're all okay. So your itches are getting a bit more intense. For Geoff, it's almost as if you got bitten by a mosquito. That's how what yours is now feeling like.
Where, like here? Itchy?
Yeah. So, obviously Starkriek's fine. Actually, I need to roll for the. Yeah, that guy's fine. That guy's just staying where he is. He doesn't think because he's not very brave. He's just cowering in that area. He doesn't want to go out there because he has no idea what the hell's going on. So you're going to try and follow behind this guy. Well, if because you're all going to
of us.
basically try and do this stealthily, which is going to be entertaining. So what I'm going to have to do
God, I hope
is
no one burps.
I'm going to.
I wouldn't try and do it stealthily.
Are you not trying to do it? Who is trying to do it stealthily?
I didn't see anything, so I'm just following you guys. So
I'll do it stealthily because
I
I
would
assume
be-
Aramil's
I would be
acting
doing it stealthily.
So yeah, if Aramil's doing it stealthily, I'll just also be stealthy because I don't know what he's seen.
I'm just confusedly looking at them too as I walk along.
Yeah.
I'm whispering.
As you two are ahead, can you both roll stealth checks?
What's my modifier?
16 total.
A 22.
1 second. I need to see what this guy's modifiers are. What is perception? Wisdom. So, as you're trying to come closer to him, the guy stops walking, lowers the book, and has a quick look around.
Can I see him? Where is he?
So he is. Will this let me do it? Come on. About here.
Oh, wow.
Can
So
I?
he is at the moment looking around to see what the hell's going on.
How fast am I?
Can I draw my bow and kind of poke Aramil and just gesture towards it? I just want to see what he thinks.
So you're going to basically make your presence. You're going to make your presence known.
If I poke
Right.
Aramil, will the guy realise? I just want to do a racing.
He might notice because he's looking around, and if you poke me forward,
Oh wait. Oh no, not forward. Just to like get your attention, basically, without saying your name.
tap
I just want you to. Yeah, just like a tap.
Yeah. You do that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Can I just do that, Aramil? What do you?
Yeah,
you
you
wanna
can
do?
that.
he's up past the grey building. The building with the grey roof.
All right. I kind of nod. Ooh, let's think about this. What's the range? Yeah. Can I? Oh. Can I step out and take a shot at his leg or one of his legs?
Okie dokie. Yep, I don't see why not.
This might
Can
be
you roll to hit?
Yep. So it's Dex now, isn't it? Not Strength.
Yeah, it's Dex because you're using your bow.
Quick question, before this all occurs, anybody know the distance on Entangle?
No, mine. I have to hit
Google.
them. It just says.
I can't Google
just
it, I'm
one
just
minute.
streaming.
I'm
I'm
doing it for you.
recording.
Entangle. Maybe. 90 feet.
90?
Yep.
Okay, while Aramil's drawing his bow, I'd like to cast Entangle on the target.
Right, I'm just going to roll for health right now. 1 second.
No worries.
Wow. Mental maths.
Actually, before Talion does his movements, I'm just going to say, I'll restrain him.
Oh, okay. If he says that, can I?
I'm going to be like,
I was thinking I don't really need to aim for his leg if you're restraining him.
no, but if you aim for his leg on the off chance my restraining fails,
Okay. Yeah.
What order are you going to do that in?
well, I don't know.
Because let's face it, whoever goes first will initiate combat.
Well, if Aramil said that
You're
to
only
me
going to get the
before
one free. You're only going to get the one free action.
if
Yeah,
Aramil
okay.
says that to me before I step out, I would let him do the entangle first, probably, just to give myself an easier shot.
Yeah, I agree. I'd
Fine.
go for the Entangle first.
Right, let's have a look at the spell Entangle.
It's a great
I assume
one.
it's a spell.
It is a spell. It is definitely a spell, not a cantrip.
Have you got spell slots left?
Yes, I haven't used any so far since our rest.
You sure? Really?
Yeah, I didn't get to use any during.
Oh yeah, no, that was Aramil, wasn't it? Yeah, that's
Aramil
fine,
used
yeah.
them all.
You both have very, very similar.
Yeah, we have
Sorry,
similar
that's what I mean.
spells.
Talion, yeah.
Mm.
Talion.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, I meant Talion, yeah. Entangle. Concentration up to 1 minute. Range 90 feet. Grasping weeds and vines sprout out from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. The creature in the area, when you cast a spell, must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangled plants until the spell's end. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. Fine. Cool. Okay. So he's got to make a strength saving throw against your spell save DC. It will just happen, by the way. So you don't have to roll to hit the thing with your spell. He just needs to roll a check against it.
Okay.
So what's your spell save DC?
13.
So he's got to roll a 13 or higher. Otherwise, if he doesn't, he gets restrained by your thorns or whatever.
Okay.
Your vines.
My vines, yeah.
Shit, I knocked that over. Hang on. Huh. So he basically gets completely held together by these vines.
Nice.
He failed so miserably that it takes his legs, takes his torso, takes his arms, and it also restricts his arms downwards as well. So both of his arms are straight down to his sides, and it wraps everything up to his neck. So his head is free.
Okay. In that case.
And because he's facing away from you, so he can't actually see you as well. He goes, "What the hell is this?"
Can we go chat to him instead of combat?
Yeah, before we combat, can we
I
chat
was
to
already
him?
There's no
about to.
combat.
I was already about to fire my arrows. So I don't think I would have stopped.
Yeah, you may not have stopped.
we
I'm thinking about the rest of us.
would need to roll initiative just because he is going to obviously try and escape on his turns.
Okay,
that makes
so
sense.
what between me and him?
So can everyone?
Between
Yeah.
all of us.
So can everyone roll initiative? Yeah.
11.
So he got. Hang on.
I always forget it's initiative
Oh,
20
wait.
plus dex.
11. I got
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, it's your dex plus your dex modifier. Sorry, it's 20 d20 plus your dex
D20
modifier.
plus your dex modifier. So yeah, I
Oh.
got 11.
Oh, in that case, I
Okay,
got
so
13.
Starkriek, what'd you get?
16.
16. So yeah, Talion got 13, I think, on his second roll. What did you, Aramil? You need to roll again, see who's faster.
4. Yeah. Talion's faster.
Talion's faster than you.
Geofe.
I got 17.
The person who can get there in
Geoff.
the least, in the most
Nimble
amount of
little
time.
fella.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
can
fact-
you even run that far?
How far is it to
Yeah.
the dudes?
It's like 30 feet. Or 20 feet even.
I've got 25 distance. I
So
can get up.
Geoff is first.
Where is he exactly?
So what I should probably.
well,
I
actually,
need
I'm not
to-
gonna lie.
need
I was
to
around the
make-
corner of it. I was about here.
Yeah,
So
but-
draw
you guys
shape.
started off like a bit further back, I guess. So if you guys were both here, what's the distance from there?
Really proud of my entangle spell, by the
8
way,
foot.
guys.
8 foot to there, and then
Bravo.
It's going
I'm
good.
gonna run up to here. So that's 20 foot. Yeah. So I'm gonna sort of
That'll do. That works.
here. So I can take cover if he turns around, and I'm gonna be like, "Who are you? What are you doing?" And see if he responds.
Sonny, did he drop
What's
the
going on
book
in
when
the
he got
village?
entangled?
Big question.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
he
he
did.
did.
He dropped the book.
Yes, he dropped the book.
I know what I'm doing.
But his gauntlet is still on.
Okay.
Yeah. So I ask him a question.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
what's
the
going
only
on
one
in the
that
village?
saw
Who are
it as
you?
well,
Yep.
actually.
So he is basically saying it's none of your business who I am. Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm gonna be so pissed.
None of your business. Hey,
Heyo.
you can play that game.
Oh.
Fine.
Yeah, he's not obviously going to react. He's not going to respond to you. So unless you're going to do anything, it's next person.
Actually,
Right.
yeah, I'll just...
oh.
No, it's fine.
Starkriek is next.
So, and here, I see the guy in entangles. So I walk up to him and say, "Right, tell me what you know. There's some dodgy shit going on. We need answers now."
Right. So you're doing this all verbally. So you're going to need to roll a charisma intimidation check.
Yep.
I also have high charisma. We'll see how this goes.
So what we got?
Oh my god, these rolls.
So that
Yes!
is-
Yes, we like to hear, oh my god, these rolls from DM.
so that is a unnatural 20, a 20 total.
Unnatural 20. One second. I'm just going to. 1 second.
Okay, so Talion's probably going to fire anyway. Because you were probably mid-fire. I know that one.
Well, a lot's happened. I imagined it as I was like kind of mid-fire, but since we've done it this way now, I don't know.
All I know is I'm going straight for that book.
All right. Actually, I just realised I never named this guy.
Quick, a name!
What's your name? Who are you?
Name.
Chewie.
Chewie, yes, it was me all along.
Vijay. Can you imagine?
Chewie
Pulls off
Jr.
his like face mask. He's like, it was me.
It's Chewie Jr. That's what it is.
You killed my father.
Yeah.
No, I am your father.
So he goes that his name, probably a shit name. Oh fuck, who cares? He's probably going to die soon. Is his name is Polik,
Polik.
Polik.
and
Pillock.
his name's my name's Polik. Yeah. He says my name's Polik. I work for Amaris.
Amaris.
So if you know what's good for you, you let me go.
Why is Amaris so mad about controlling these people? I know what those words mean.
Can you roll another charisma check?
That is 22.
He goes, Amaris wants to control the whole world with mind control magic.
Mind control.
It's our job. But he doesn't want to learn how to do it for himself. So he has us to study and research this magic for him and teach him what works and what doesn't work. That way he doesn't suffer any potential risks of using dangerous magic.
But what's in it? Oh, it's not my turn.
Well, you can speak. Speaking is free between people.
Oh, is it?
Talion's next
Speaking
though.
free.
What's in it for you then?
I'm too far away.
Why would you?
Mm.
Because we all have different reasons. Some of us don't want to be taken. Actually, some of us don't want to be taken over by the magic. So he gives us ways of being immune to this magic, and others just want to do it for the sake of doing it and learn new magic.
Starkriek, you've got the medallion on your neck, just a quick reminder.
What are you? Some kind of sorcerer? some wizard?
Well, no shit.
Are we still in combat, by the way? This guy just seems like he's...
I ain't no fucking barbarian, am I?
I want to punch him in the face. I'm using my action surge, so it's like part of. So like, this is part of my action, talking to him and intimidating him. This is my action surge to actually punch him in the face.
All right, roll to hit. You get advantage, obviously, because he's restrained.
You're welcome.
The nat 20, bitches.
Oh wow.
Square
Well, the way
off.
that's going to work, because it's just a
Bang.
punch. It's only 2 plus your strength and what thing. So your strength thing is what, +5.
Yeah.
You deal 7. You deal 7 damage to him.
And say, talk to me like that again, and you'll get even worse.
Can
So-
you roll a strength intimidation check?
Ooh boy. This is gonna get better. It's at 16 plus 21. 23 total.
That was good because I rolled an 18. He goes. He spits out a tooth from the punch. Fine, just don't kill me. I'll tell you what you need to know.
Aramil.
Not all of us. He goes.
I'm
Not
too
all
far
of us
away.
want to do this. Oh, we just do this to save our own skins. I'm being no mindless husk.
Aramil, Talion, get over here. This guy's not gonna fight unless he knows what's good for him.
Are we classifying this as now
Yeah,
out of combat?
Combat then.
I guess it's out of combat.
Okay, brilliant.
Combat, but it isn't out of combat. It is out of combat, but remember, now it's out of combat. Time will flow naturally.
Yeah.
So your vines will end in a minute.
Yeah.
Can
I
I
wanna- Grab the book.
can I grab his gauntlet
Right.
off him?
I use my rope to bind him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't.
Well, the
bind it
gauntlet's
tangled.
covered in these vines, so you can't access it unless the vines disappear.
Okay, I'll just get in a position to get the gauntlet. I'm very suspicious about it.
I
Also,
get my rope and start
um,
tying it around him with the vines anyway.
Okay, that's good.
Do what? Sorry, say that again. You're doing what?
I get my rope off my pack and like
Oh,
start
okay.
up with it.
Is he tied up? Is he tied
Cool.
up now then?
Well, the
Sort
thing is,
of.
he's completely covered in vines, so
He's still covered
all you're
in
doing is
vines.
tying over the vines.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to.
So when
okay.
the vines come loose, the ropes will come off.
Okay, can I kind of position behind him and just get my sword to like his neck and just basically say to him, don't move when the vines go?
Yeah, that's fine.
I want to pick up.
I mean, I don't think we can need to. Sorry,
Sorry, you go ahead. I'll wait my turn.
I was just saying you're not gonna need any more intimidation checks. This guy's gonna be quite compliant from now on.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, I won't bother with this one.
I'd like to pick up the book and hand it to Jeff.
Yeah.
Geofe, sorry. I just want to say, little friend.
Yep.
Check this. See if this is the source. It's either this or the gauntlet.
Okay. Do I Arcana check that? Is there some other check?
Yeah, if you
Like,
want,
Read
It's up
some
to
of the book?
can do.
It's up to you. I've asked you to do that. You could just.
Yeah.
you can
do
do
it,
it
No,
like-
I'm asking DM. Like, how does that work? If I want to find out if the book is the source of magic and also what the book says and so on, is that?
Yep. So those are two different things. So if
Oh,
you just
okay,
want to
copy
read
book.
what the book says, you can just do that. That's not a problem. It's just eyes.
Okay.
So you can just try and read it.
Alright, I'll do the Arcana check
and
and then
hopefully
read afterwards.
Yep.
So
Go on then.
Arcana check came back as a. Where's my Arcana? 17 total.
So you don't feel any magic coming from this book. It's just a
and then-
book.
So reading it, is it what, like a spell book? Is it...
Yep. So you look at this book, and none of it is in common. You don't understand a word of it. You don't no idea what it says.
Which language is it in? Because I speak several. Can
You're
I
not-
identify the language?
You're not going to. What language do you know? Is it going to be any that you know? I'm going.
I know.
No, you don't know any of those. None of those languages are.
So it's not common, gnomish, dwarvish, goblin, or celestial.
Alright.
You don't know Dwarvish.
I do. Don't I? Yeah.
Do you?
No,
I've
sorry,
got
no,
Gnomish, Celestial, Common, and Goblin.
Yeah, but sorry, I can read dwarvish because ish. It uses the dwarvish script.
Oh, wow.
Gnomish uses dwarvish script. So maybe I could identify what it says, but not actually be able to understand it. I could be like, oh yeah, that's
identify the language.
Yeah, I could look at it and go, that's dwarvish, but I couldn't actually understand it.
It's still none of those languages.
all of that.
Can we
What
get-
a
I
waste.
just wanted to
Get the
ascertain.
DM a point of
what you're talking
inspiration.
about. No, you can't, unfortunately.
Is it possible
Trust me,
to
you won't
give
want
the
me to
DM
have a point of inspiration.
Okay.
Anyone
right,
else going to do anything?
in that, right, guys, it's just a spell book. I've got no idea what it says inside, but this isn't where the magic.
Could
Can I
I?
take a look?
Yeah, if Starkriek takes a look. I would like to then walk over to the our current loyal hostage, and I'd like to draw my sword and point it at his throat. Because I'm
Okay.
pissed at this
Did
guy.
I hear someone else was going to look at the book? Did I hear someone else wanted
Yeah,
to look
yeah,
at the book?
Starkriek is looking at the book.
Okay, let's do that.
I wanted
Let's
to
do, let's
take
do that first. I want to do that first.
Vines aren't over yet.
So,
Talion.
no, it's not over
I
yet.
wanted to
So,
take his
when-
gauntlet, but I don't know if the vine's gonna-
You really lagged there.
that was robot.
Yeah, as you really lagged, you need to reset it. Talion even.
So yeah, when so when
Every time.
Starkriek looks at this book, every time. When Starkriek looks at this book, you know that it's written in Draconic.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
Okay.
Draconic. What does it say?
So the title of this book just simply says "Mind Control Magic Theories."
So I say
That's all it says.
I say, screw it. This book is mind control.
So are these the words to the
Sorry, I
spell?
missed part.
It says mind control.
How come you can read it? It's in Draconic.
It's
It's
in Draconic,
Draconic.
yeah.
It's in Draconic.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Lucky is my native speech.
Indeed, it's a good thing you've got a dragon on your side.
Mm.
And sorry, you said it's the mind control book, basically.
Yeah.
It's the title of the book is Mind Control Magic Theories.
Um,
I thought you were going to say mind control for beginners there.
Control for Dummies.
I was tempted. Mind Control for Dummies, yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Starkriek, can you see anything about a gauntlet in there? Or some kind of artifact?
I'm looking at the back of this glossary and just see if there's gauntlet in the glossary.
While he's doing that,
No,
can
there's
I
nothing.
ask? Yeah, sorry, go on.
So there's nothing in there to mention anything about his gauntlet that we know. So
There's nothing about the gauntlet in this book, in this glossary.
While he's looking through, can I ask the guy? Are the Black Sleeves group involved at all with this? Do you guys work with them?
should
You
I
know the
make
Black
more
Sleeves.
more persuasion checks? Let me think.
So
no,
currently
he's
he's
got
only
a pretty
intimidated
decent
by Starkriek. So I don't know if you need to do one for Talion.
Yeah, so I think Talion, can you do a intimidation check?
Yep.
By the way, I've still got a sword to his throat.
Intimidation.
My
Yeah, I know.
scimitar's currently just pointing at him.
21.
Cool. So he goes. Well, everyone hires the Black Sleeves to do their dirty work. Even Amaris. I do hear that in one of the cities, they're hiring black sleeves there to help protect himself because he's a coward.
Hmm.
Do you have the name of a contact or anybody from the group for the Black Sleeves?
I don't deal with the back sleeves. I hate mercenaries.
Which
If
city
you want
is this?
details about them, we best they'll be in Stren.
So you don't know.
Talion, lagging back out.
Stren. Where is that a town?
It's in a town, Sonny.
What did he say?
It's in a town.
What town?
Stren.
Stren's a city.
Stren's a city.
Is
Talion,
it in this
did you hear
region?
that? Stren's a city. Talion?
Hello.
Ian, hello. Is
Stren's a city.
Oh, there we go. Stranger City. Sorry. Okay.
Stren's a city.
it in this region? Can I just...
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it in this region?
Well, that's up to your history checks to know that.
Yeah,
I would
didn't
like to do a history
find out
check
much.
of where
I'll
Stren
share that
is.
later then.
We already
is there
history-
anybody in particular? Is there anyone in?
Is he gone?
I forgot if is there anyone in particular? I assume.
Is there
know
anyone
what the
in
rest of us-
particular I should speak to in Stren?
Well, I don't know who the sorcerer is that's allocated over there, but I'm sure if you end up going there, you'll
name-
find him. I don't know his name. We all work independently. We all we all have our different areas of research. We all trying to do experiments for different things.
What's your experiment here then?
My experiment here is to widen the range of the magic, to make it affect a wide area at once, rather than having to
I
focus
see.
on one person at a time.
see.
I'd like to nick his throat with my scimitar.
Okay. Well, I could just make it bleed.
Just a little nick, just to make it bleed a little bit.
Okay. And he goes, "Ow! What the hell, man? I'm
So-
telling you everything you want to know."
So you're the one that made those innocent
Seems like-
animals zone dead creatures.
I put
What
my hand on your
animals?
shoulder, Aramil, and say, no, this is not the time or the place. You get your vengeance later.
Which animal?
Oh,
What?
I didn't have a
The
question.
animals outside the town.
Do you know what you've done?
Oh, just animals, man. Relax. At least it makes it easy hunting.
I'm gonna punch him in the
Where do you think I
face.
get my meat from?
With the sword hilt, because
Mhm.
it's a scimitar, I'd like to punch him across the face.
Can you roll to hit? Obviously, you've actually. What I'm also going to do. We'll do it after this. Actually, we'll do it after. Can you roll to hit?
Yeah,
First.
I've got is it plus my proficiency because it's a scimitar?
Yeah.
But I'm
Oh, no, could you not-
touching?
I'm going to do it as an unarmed strike,
Ow.
just because you're not hitting him with the blade.
Okay,
I can't
then
really make
just
you do the
17.
full damage of a scimitar.
17 then.
So that hits. So roll. So that's a 1 plus your strength modifier,
So that's
which is
3.
for you is how much?
3. 1 plus 2.
3. So you deal 3 damage to him. He goes, bloody people, man. But because I think
Have the-
the way
have the
we're
vines
going
worn
to do
off
this,
yet?
because
Was he still?
in such a rage, and you see you are very distracted. Your breaks,
The vine breaks.
and it's been quite a while. So you'll see that the vines now are starting to become a lot looser and
I
start
get-
falling off of him.
Starkriek grab.
Can I get the
grab
gauntlet?
him.
So you're going to try and grab this gauntlet, are you?
Yeah.
Can you roll? Can you go for a sleight of hand check?
Ooh. Let me check what my modifier is.
Should be high.
Uh,
Dex is high.
I think sleight of hand is Oh, it's just the same as my dex. Okay. 13.
So you do manage because he can't roll for shit, to get this gauntlet off him.
Okay.
So you get this gauntlet off him before the vines all fall down to the floor. But they are now all on the floor. He is free of the
Yep.
vines, and the vines now wilt away. By the way, they all disappear.
Yeah, they wilt away.
Can I put the gauntlet on? Does it do anything?
Do we want to
You can put it on.
first?
Yeah, I'll just put it on. I don't think I can do Arcana, as I think we
You can't.
decided
No,
earlier.
you're not really a magic
Yeah,
person.
can I Arcana check it for you?
Oh, I've already put it
If
on.
you
So
want.
in my mind, I was putting it on straight
Fine.
away.
All right, yeah, put it on. It's cool.
Okay, so when you put it on, nothing. For as far as you can see, nothing happens.
Damn it! This always happens.
Doesn't-
I'll just
I-
keep
I'm gonna turn to the bloke, Polik, and be like, the prison up over the meadow, valley, forest thing. Did you have anything to do with that? Was that you? There was a dragon inside. Did you capture him?
No, it's got nothing to do with me. It's probably some other sorcerer doing some other weird ass experiments. Who knows?
It's another division.
I ain't dealing with that.
I'll turn to him as well and say to him, "There's a weapon shop which has been completely cleared out here. Do you know
Oh my
anything about that?"
Obsessed.
We must have it to us, don't we?
He goes. Oh, what the hell would I need weapons for? I can control people's minds.
Not very well, clearly, because we're standing here. But all right. All right. Last question I have for this guy. What does this gauntlet do?
Can you roll?
Does it do
Can
anything?
you roll a wisdom check?
All of us, or
Just
just me?
Talion or?
No, just you. Just you.
11.
Here we go. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right. So, when you say this, that you are all just standing there, he just gives a smirky grin, holds up his hand, a purple and black aura goes around his hand. The last things you hear are Navu Takarius, and
No,
then
what?
you lose control of your body.
No! Why is it always me?
Tarkdrell.
So
Tarkdrell.
what he does,
I can't talk, can I?
what
I
he
said that
does,
I'm gone.
he goes, I don't suppose you guys don't mind if I have a little bit of fun,
Oh god.
to the other three.
I hate them. I hate them both so much.
Leave him alone.
Oh, for
Okay,
total
dude.
different reasons.
Leave him alone. No.
I go to defense to dude, but not to kill him, but to knock him out.
I'm gonna try cut off his
Kill him.
hand.
You're gonna try and knock him out. Right. If you're gonna
Well,
do
I
that,
hate
we're gonna
him.
need to roll. We're gonna need to roll initiative again.
Yeah, I hate him. I'm gonna cut off his hand.
Oh, not with Talion on his side.
Am I fighting that? Am I
Oh,
going
there
to
you
fight
go.
them? Oh, no.
So Talion. So I will have to. I'm gonna have to, for all intents and purposes, control Talion.
I can't decide if I want you to roll well or badly on my behalf.
Oh,
I
boy.
rolled a 1 on initiative.
It's the 4 then.
Okay.
Whatever your dex is.
That's 16 plus. Oh, plus 1, so 17 total for me. By the way, I just want to make this clear. I want to
17.
I want to cut off the sorcerer's hand, the one that's like out and glowing.
Yeah.
Just want to make that clear.
I got 6 total.
6 total. Okay, and what am I going to do for Talion? I suppose, yeah, he's so it's whatever his. You know what? I actually have to re-roll for both guys because they both rolled on the same. So who's faster? Okay. This is going to be super entertaining. Can't wait.
How come Geofe doesn't have
So-
to roll?
I did. I rolled a 1.
Oh, sorry.
You rolled a
didn't hear
1.
that.
I'm last.
So, as you are clearly going to hit this guy, he now stops. He's now no longer going to just enjoy himself. He is going to use Talion. He's basically changed the orders to Talion for Talion to defend himself, to defend the sorcerer. He was going to do something completely different, but obviously that's no longer going to be the case.
Wait. So who's
So,
first?
Talion is first.
Talion. Oh shit.
Oh, I'm first.
Oh no.
Sorry. I apologise in advance for whatever I
I
did.
don't think the guy and him the first.
So so Talion is going to ready his sword, and
Sure.
he's going. So he's going to use it in both his hands as well.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm in an emotional state. I don't like him. I'm gonna want to hurt him.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
That's to
Here we
both
go.
of
Let's
them
see.
as
Are we
well.
going to have a character death? This is the entertaining.
Oh god,
Right,
I could potentially
so
hit
Talion-
really hard here.
Talion's going to, as Starkriek was going to go attack the war sorcerer, he's going to attack Starkriek first.
I'm also attacking the
If he
sorcerer.
hits.
But yeah, I suppose Starkriek's the better subject to attack first.
Yeah.
Well, 'cause
Although
he's close
I am
as well,
going in
so
for
that's.
the sword.
But the good thing is, Talion is now subject to my rolls.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So,
He's got dice tower now.
what ends up
Oh no, yeah.
what ends up
Oh,
happening
yeah.
because the magic's only just taken hold, it hasn't quite cemented. So, when Talion goes to swing, he manages to sort of kind of steer it in the different direction at the last minute.
Okay. I'm fighting for you guys. I'm fighting the mind control.
You can't talk.
Say that.
You can't talk.
Oh no, this is I can't talk. Yeah, I'll stay quiet.
Out of character.
Talion, put you on our side.
Oh, but obviously you guys can see that his eyes are fully purple and black. Like, yeah. Fully taken over. Right. It's the sorcerer's turn next.
Oh no.
So-
I really thought I'd cut his arm off.
What am I?
At least he can't get mind control of me. That's all that matters. I can take you on.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna need to make the wisdom saving throws here.
Let's do this.
Not like +5 wisdom. This might as well be the.
What am I gonna get him to do? Am I gonna get him to? Because obviously, no
Well,
matter how much I plan,
Maybe
there are
maybe he's got-
situations that happen that I did not plan for.
Huh.
So I've got to think how he's going to react in this situation.
Got my spells ready.
Me too. I'm looking at him now, thinking, what would I use
Okay.
next?
I've got 3 healings and a spare the dying and a daily power that.
So-
Oh no.
So what's going to happen is, he starts casting a spell with his other hand, because obviously he's got one hand concentrating on the magic, and he starts casting a spell in his other hand.
hmm
This aura around this hand is just black, but the spell that he's casting, because he's only going to be using one hand, will take him a whole turn to use.
Okay.
Huh.
So that's it.
So he has to charge it for.
But in the process, he is going to try and move back a bit.
risky.
So he's gonna sort of try and get a bit further out, sort of back step away from you guys. Try and say round about, if it's not gonna let me draw, where that tree is at the top left. He's sort of next to that tree. He's at that tree.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
that's what his turn is. So Aramil, you're next.
Okay, so he's quite far back.
I'd like to try to get up to him and cut off the arm that's using the spell. Actually, no, the black spell, because by cutting off his arm, I'm assuming he'd lose some kind of concentration.
There you go. That
Okie dokie.
red rectangle is him. Sonny, can you move that rectangle
Cool.
so it's a character?
I have no idea. Probably not, because it's a drawing, so I don't think I can move drawings.
Oh, I can.
Um, Maybe, I don't know. I haven't tried it. It's going to take me ages to figure out if I can or can't. Anyway,
Yeah, scimitar.
yeah. Is the distance okay? Can you reach him in that distance?
Where is he again? He's here,
The
right?
red rectangle.
Where the red
Yeah.
rectangle is?
23 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do 30 feet.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Um,
Right. Yeah, I can move it. Yeah. So you can reach him. Can you
is-
then roll to hit?
Yeah, I already did. So,
Oh, and what did you get?
it's attack bonus is +4, so that is 18 total.
Yep. So you hit him. Roll for damage.
Hit him outright.
1d6. Oh, no, not all of them. Okay, that is 5 plus 2, so that's 7.
7.
I better
Okay.
cut his arm off,
So
or at least distract him.
you manage to slice his arm. You don't cut it off, but you do slice it, which is enough to cancel the black spell. Yeah, we'll go with that. So you cancel the black spell that's going on in his right hand
Yeah,
in the process.
I'm up here now.
Yeah, you're up there now. So the next person in the order is Starkriek.
Yay! I love this one, guys. I need that. Double check what action search does.
I mean, he is still bleeding a lot, and you have hit him a few times, so he is quite bruised and bloody. So he has taken a fair amount of damage.
I'd like to shout
Because
back, I want the pleasure of killing this Tarkdrell myself.
What?
Okay.
There's Talion.
You
You can't kill Talion.
No. He's not the only Tarkdrell in
You keep calling
existence.
Talion a Tarkdrell.
Yes, because he is a Tarkdrell.
Okay, I take off the dally of my neck and I try and put it on Talion.
Ooh, okay. How should we do this? I suppose. And a dex check, I guess, would
Yeah,
be
it's a
the most
dex
suitable
check.
thing in this situation. I'm gonna do combating dex checks. I think with this might be the only fair way of doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered. I could have used my point of inspiration to save myself.
Could have done. You could have done, but you
You
didn't.
could have done, but you
22.
didn't.
Oh dear.
22.
Right. What ends up happening is as you try to put this medallion on him, because what he's done is he's gone past you and whiffed, and then what he's now done is he's managed to he's managed not only to get out of the way, but also been able to slash back at you as a result, because he rolled in that 20.
Oh, Haiss, man, you're fucking bullshitting.
So,
Haiss, but fucking Haiss, man.
God damn it, Talion.
right, so that is a D10 because he's using it in both hands. Actually, I should probably roll to hit. Actually, I'll roll to hit. Oh yes, but he misses again. So what ends up? So the way I suppose this plays out is that he swung. You've then gone to put it over, onto him, but your arms are obviously both high up in the air, and he's gone to swing again, which goes past where your arm was. So he just whiffs again.
I'm going to use my action search to try again.
Sorry, I do see
Okay.
what happened. I got to the bit where
Do
I
another
swiped
dex
back.
check.
You missed.
Starkriek. I missed. Oh, okay.
That's a 20 total.
Right. So yeah, you are now successful,
Yes.
and you put this on him.
It's supposed to be like really like awesome, just like two fighters just like one move, then like swish back, dodge back, and then
Yeah. So as the medallion hits Talion, he obviously returns to normal.
and I slap him in the face.
Can-
Like, wake up, man!
What I am going to do is I'm going to put him last in the turn order,
Fair enough.
Cool.
because
Geofe,
he has to
you
now, obviously realize what's going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this turn order around.
Okay.
So that
I put
I
my
move
medallion on him,
Phoenix
slap him in the face. Say, wake up, man!
But
Right.
he's already been for this
So-
turn, so does it go me and then back to the beginning and then Talion will be at the end of the next one? Is that how it works? Or is he going to go after me?
Sorry, say that again.
He's already been for this turn, So if he's now at the end, does that mean
Well,
it
what I've
goes
done is
me
because he's now under his
and
own
then-
faculties, he would have lost his place in combat. But what I'm going to do is, how do I explain it? Start a round of combat again, but with where we left off, and he's at the bottom of that new order. If that makes sense. So he's going to go after Starkriek again. That's so when it's Starkriek's next turn is when Talion gets his turn, because he has to take
Then
some
after
time to get used
my
to what
turn.
the hell's going on.
What about game?
But
No,
I'm lost.
it's
in the
weird. It's
tunnel.
confusing. It's confusing, but this is the only way it makes sense. Otherwise, he'd end up going straight after you, and that wouldn't
Yeah.
make sense because of mind control.
The Geofe stuff first.
So,
But anyway, I'm
it's-
going to use.
it's Geoff's turn. It's Geoff's turn now. Okay,
I'm going to use Sacred Flame. So he has to succeed spell save dexterity
Dex. Okay.
Who are you using
Of
Sacred
what?
Flame on?
Of what?
on the wizard dude. I mean, we should probably try and
Okay.
restrain him again, but it's all I can do.
I want to kill him.
So he has to. What does he have to beat?
12, I think. It's not very high.
Yeah. So he is successful. He dodges the way out of your sacred flame.
Okay. And then I'm going to shout to the other guys, restrain him again. Don't kill him. We need more questions answered.
So, what's going to happen next is Aramil. Can you roll a wisdom check?
Oh, this is either going to go really well or really badly. Yes. Okay, that's 19 plus 5, so 24.
So you feel it's not successful. So you feel a very sharp pain in your head, like someone's stabbing you in the head. But luckily, and you hear like whispers in your ear, but it doesn't take a hold.
I'm going to just say to him, try to take over my mind. I'll kill you.
Unfortunately, that is his turn because it is an action to cast that spell. So it's Aramil's turn next.
Okay.
This
I'd
guy's
like to
basically
go
just
for... He's not using his arms for spells anymore, is he?
No, because obviously the spell. Talion's broke from the spell. He stopped the magic mind control because it's not working anymore.
Okay, but is his arm still sort
What
of
he was
up in
trying
the
to
air?
do is use his. The other one he's tried to. It is now because he's obviously he just tried to use it on you, so it's now facing in your direction.
Yeah.
The other arm is pretty much. It's not cut off, but it's out of commission because of just how much blood loss it's been getting.
Could I take the thorn from my brace that I had in there, put in there
Okay.
earlier?
Yep.
Create a thorn whip, which is one of my cantrips, and almost like flick it to wrap around his arm and latch onto it.
Indiana Jones.
Okay. I think you have to make a roll to hit, don't you, for this?
Yeah, I do. I do for this one.
Melee spell attack, yeah. So yeah, can you roll a roll to hit, please?
Yeah, and it's plus my spell attack bonus, isn't it?
Don't think it is because it's a melee. So it's actually your strength.
Oh, okay.
Because if it's a spell attack, if it's a ranged spell attack, then it is. But because it's a melee spell attack, it's off your normal stats.
Do I get my proficiency bonus as it spells?
Do you have a
Your,
spell proficiency bonus?
Spell attack.
Well, I'm not entirely sure.
There's a spell attack bonus.
There's a spell attack bonus, but there's not
That's what
a...
that is. You use that to do range spells.
Oh, so I can use my
Yeah.
spell attack bonus.
It has proficiency included in it anyway.
But this is a physical spell, so it's not a ranged one. So I don't think you can. I think it's just your.
Just my strength, then.
What did you spell attack?
I think so, yeah.
Because you're casting the
I
spell.
don't suppose. Are whips a weapon in this game?
Yeah, but it's a
Yes.
magic whip.
They are. I know, but you're using it as a whip. It even says like a whip-like vine. So what I would probably do is treat it as if it was a whip. So if you're proficient in whips,
Okay, yeah.
then you could add your proficiency
I'm not,
bonus.
so
I think that's probably the which I don't think you are.
I'll just add my
No.
strength. So that's 16
that's strength.
total.
which is a hit. So you connect. So it successfully wraps around his arm, and I think it does damage as well. 1 second. Typical.
Fire
Right.
the warrior.
When
Okay.
I do this, and
So
I
it
latch
deals
on,
1d6. It deals 1d6 of damage. So can you roll a d6?
that's 5.
So yeah. So the way that what happens is you deal 5 damage. So when you wrap this stuff around his arm, the thorns dig right into his arm, like all over. There is blood just pouring out of his arm
Have I
because
got
these things have
his?
gone right into his arm.
I've got his arm sort of restrained now, sort of, because it's all
Basically, yeah.
latched on. Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to say quickly, in an intimidation way.
Yep.
Try that again, and you'll lose it.
All right. Could you roll an intimidation check?
Yeah,
Charisma, that is.
gladly. Oh yes. 15 plus 4, 19 total.
Okay. He goes, fine. You win. Just don't kill me. Please.
I'll think about it.
All I wanted to do was get that stupid human to slap himself around the face. He didn't have to attack me.
I'm going to kind of nod to Starkriek and say thank you for breaking me out of, snapping me out of that.
I want to say back to the sorcerer,
Got up lucky this time.
if you said nothing about the animals, and they didn't have any harm, I probably wouldn't have attacked you.
Well, that's why this is an experiment. I'm trying to, that was obviously just collateral damage.
You're going the wrong way about this, friend. Just gonna tighten my grip on the thorn whip.
Okay. I'm not gonna make that deal any extra damage, but
No, I
Yeah.
know, just to make him wince. Little.
yeah. Technically now it's Starkriek's turn. I don't know
Are we in
whether you
combat?
want to continue combat. I suppose in theory, I mean, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to still attack this guy, or whether you no longer want to attack him or not,
Well, I'd love to kill him, but
or do
I'm kind
anything
of tempted to kill him
combat-wise.
now that he took control of me, but
I didn't really heard that the guy said he would stop. So I'm going to run over there with my glaive and say, "You're going to stop this fighting?" Really loudly.
Well, he's trying to. Thing is, you're so far away. Are you going up to him?
Yeah, I'm running up to him.
Okay, fine.
So you're going to stop
There he
this
goes.
fighting?
He nods. He goes, yes, yes, fine. You're the one that started the fight, anyway. I just wanted to make that guy pay for what he said.
I pick up my rope and just like bind him up again.
Okay. That should
I'm
be pretty
still gonna
successful, considering this guy has virtually no strength left in him at all to resist you.
can
Can we keep
I?
this dude as prisoner? Can we just carry him with us?
You go on my shoulder.
Just
We
try
have
to
to
find a
do
horse.
what's up to
keep
you.
watching him. He might keep trying to escape.
We can find a horse.
Yeah, if we found something.
Well, I suppose it would only make sense if I give Talion his last bit, because that'll be Starkriek's turn, going up, speaking, tying him up. I'll let Talion have his turn and decide what he wants to do, because it's only right.
I mean, I'm pretty tempted to kill him. I'll go up to him, I guess, and say I'll kind of just shove the gauntlet, which I assume I'm just wearing. So I'll kind of shove my fist like near his face and just say, "What does this do? Is it just a normal gauntlet?"
I suppose he's going to be compliant now.
What are the numbers?
So he goes, that's a very special gauntlet. It's made out of Navarite. An experiment we did many years ago was to see if Navarite would boost the power of the mind control magic, and it turns out that it does.
Oh.
So when we got our hands on some Navarite, we melted it down and fashioned it into gauntlets.
Okay.
Starkriek, can you roll a history check?
This is sick magic.
Nat 20. Yeah.
So you know what Neverite is because back 10 years ago,
Mhm.
during the War of the Chalice, you remember the report from that war mentioned that the chalice was made out of Neverite. Neverite is a metal that is created from the remains of Navaros. The chalice just happened to be made out of such a material. And again, based on the reports from that war, you know that the wizard that was controlling everybody on the opposite from the sharp sticks was using the chalice to boost the power of his mind control magic. So when he says it's made out of Navarite, all that information just comes at you straight away, but obviously only to you.
That's right. So powerful. This.
Is Navaros the crazy evil demon that was released a while ago?
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
something about an evil. Okay, cool.
I've heard someone used this before. I mean, what was it, 10 years ago? There was a huge war over some ridiculous chalice. I mean, didn't even know why we had to go after this thing, but the reports that came back, they said that some wizard was trying to use the chalice for mind control. This must be the same Navarite.
Most likely. I mean, he would have been a servant of of Amaris too. That was probably his experiment, was to see if, like as I said, that was his experiment most likely. Well, yeah, it was. I know that. I remember that experiment because it changed the rest of what all the rest of us do.
Where
It was a
can we
big
find?
breakthrough in the magic.
Where can we find Aramis? Is he in Stern City as well, or is he somewhere else?
No, Amaris is in his castle.
Where's that?
It's a long way to get to him. That's for sure.
Where is
Which
that?
way?
Just head north. It's near
North.
the Great Wall between South Valley and North Valley.
Can I see a stables or something? Or some horses?
Sorry?
Can I see a stable nearby?
Stable? Not from where you are, no.
Can I have a look, see if there's...
Yeah, bro, do perception.
Oh boy, that's probably not good enough. It's 14 plus 1, 15. Probably not enough, maybe not.
So you don't see any in your immediate vicinity, but I'm bearing in mind there's a lot of houses around. It blocks a lot of your path. You can't really see much past from where you are. What else?
So I'm proficient in riding horses, so...
So yeah, Amaris. He says that Amaris is the one that's doing all that. He goes, it's only a matter of time before Amaris controls this entire region with his mind control magic.
Guys, we've got to stop him. We can't let that be.
We must stop him. This is corrupt. This is unnatural.
It says,
I have-
"Wow."
I have one more question for this guy.
Mhm.
Is there a good reason we should leave you alive when we move on?
I tell you what,
we must leave him alive.
We've killed too many.
I just want to know if he's got a reason. Has he got anything compelling?
I'm trying to think. Actually, he's kind of spilt a lot of the beans.
Yeah, he has. Like, he's pretty much told us everything. Is there a reason?
I mean, his charisma checks have been diabolical this entire time.
Your silence isn't really encouraging.
He's thinking really hard because he's just realised that he's run out of secrets.
Can I
There's not a lot.
slowly draw my sword while just to scare him?
I want to put my arm across
He
Talion.
goes, wait.
Okay.
I'll tell you how much I know. Okay. I know that his castle is extremely far away from here. I mean, it will take you good part of a week on horseback to get to him.
God.
But and the thing is, you have to pass through a very treacherous terrain. He's built his castle through this area, and it the area is called Adil Pass. Now, you have to be really careful. I mean, this place looks like it's okay. It's safe, but it really isn't. He's structured it in such a way that there are plenty of ambush points, and he's controlled all sorts of. He's got mind control and all sorts of dangerous creatures in there.
So
What you need to, in order to the only best chance you've got to beating Amaris is having medallions like that one. He points to the one that's on Talion, because it makes the wearer immune to the mind control magic. He gives one to all of us, and that's the main hook for us to join him. That
so what?
symbol on it is his insignia.
Where's yours?
Beat me to it.
So what are
Well,
you saying
mine,
as well?
I'm
Can you
obviously
get us
wearing.
more?
I'm obviously wearing mine.
Do you have any more?
Or can you get us more, or tell us where to get more? That'd be worth your life.
I only.
I'd walk away.
He goes. He only gives us one each. If he gave us more, we could double cross him and protect our loved ones. But he doesn't. He only gives us one each. It's our reward for joining his cause. You could join his cause, but considering two of you probably don't know any magic, I don't really see how that's possible. And he only
Interesting.
likes humans anyway.
I mean, I'm a human.
Under his regime, even though he isn't one.
He isn't. What is he?
He's an elf. Evil.
Ah.
Licks
Evil
his
elf.
own arse's mother. Elf.
Sorry, I missed that. Did we get his amulet thing with him? Why don't we exchange the amulet for his life?
Yeah.
If
can do
we
that.
if we can find a garrison near here, I bet I could convince the commander there to give us some supplies, and maybe even a group of men to take with us to take this man on.
That would
We
be
have
useful.
plenty of evidence. We need this man alive to corroborate our story, otherwise no one will believe us.
He deserves punishment for what he's done.
And he will get
I'd have-
deserves.
I mean, he's told us quite a lot. I mean, I don't know.
I'm adverse to killing him because religion.
I would rather we don't kill him, because he did give us useful information. When I asked, do you have a good reason for us not to kill you?
Without him, we have no real proof of what's going on. We have these medallions, but without an actual sorcerer or wizard to corroborate and guarantee, we can't say anything for certain.
If we leave you here, where are you going to go? What are you going to do?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Aside from my research, apart from my experiment, I haven't really thought much else afterwards.
I reckon the
I kind of
amulet for
assume-
his life.
We're not letting him go. If we strip him of what he has, and we just take him.
We didn't say we're going to let him
go.
go. No point did we say we're going to let him go. It just means we're taking him with us.
You need to find a garrison. You need to find a map where the nearest garrison is.
I just want to lean down and put my sword between him and the necklace and slowly take it off his head. And then put it on Talion.
On me?
You're gonna say what you using?
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're
put it
using
on
a sword.
Starkriek. Yeah, I'm using a scimitar to lift it off his head.
Can you roll a dex check?
Oh,
Please don't roll in that one, because it would be hilarious if you just accidentally
Yeah, 16 total.
You are
16 total.
successful in
I am
doing this.
successful.
You are successful.
Can I just cut his cheek on the way up? I really don't like him.
The thing is, for that, you're gonna have to roll
Okay, never mind.
another dex check to
Never
see if
mind.
you can do that safely.
Never mind.
no risk.
We'll do this as just a close shave. Let's call it. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, and
So yeah, you're able to do that. So you've got two
as-
medallions now.
as the medallion's on Talion, I want to put it on Starkriek.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
It seems this magic is more adverse to those who are knowledgeable in the arcana It seems more
Yeah.
logical for you two to be the ones to wear the medallion for now.
It's a good idea. I don't know. I'm impressed.
Shut up, Tarcho, or I will shove your own head up your own anus. If I wanted your boasting, I would simply just...
This guy, by the way, is still bleeding quite excessively. By the way,
Can we just let him
because you
die?
have cut both of, because you've cut his arm, and the other arm there's loads of blood coming out of the other hand, so he has lost a hit point of health because of the bleeding.
I mean, I can't heal him. I don't really care.
I don't like it, so I'd happily let him bleed out.
I'm going to use Cure Wounds.
Bandages!
There it is.
No, don't use cure wounds, just put
I don't-
bandages around it. Just stabilise
Don't
him.
have any do you have any bandages?
No.
What
Has
about
anyone
your
got
first aid?
bandages?
What's
Oh,
in
you
my
got you
force
don't have a
pack?
first aid kit. We could search the
Oh, I've got a
village.
healer's kit. Yeah, sorry. Does that actually heal him? I thought that just stabilizes him.
No, but isn't
Stabilizes.
there like bandages in the healer's kit?
Oh wait, I've got an idea. You know the guy who was standing in the weapon shop, Sonny, who's just like a bit south.
Mm.
Can I go
Yeah.
and just like rip a bit of his clothes off and then come back? And just bandage
Why
his-
don't you just rip some of the sorcerer's clothes off?
No, because they're all bloody. We need clean like fabric.
Can I use my healer's kit just to bandage him up and stop him bleeding out?
If we have
Because that
bandages, it's
sort of
okay.
stabilizes him.
The problem is it doesn't necessarily, unless you can find a thing that in there that tells me that it's got bandages in it. I don't think,
I'm sure D&D. What's
because it
healer's
doesn't
kit?
say that it's kind of going against what it says it can do.
Can I use the
But
fabric?
I'm not
from the-
asking to
from the
restore
weapons
any of his
consider?
health. I just want him to stop losing health. It's a leather pouch
Okay, yeah,
containing
it actually
bandages,
it
salves,
says
and
it
clothes.
contains bandages.
Uh,
Wrap him up.
All right, but I'm going to make it use one of its uses to do so.
That's fine. I've now got 9 uses left.
Yep. So you managed to stop the bleeding. Actually, can you do a medicine check to make sure you apply it properly?
It says I can do it without a medicine check.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yep, without
The
But
kit-
you're not stabilizing. That's the
Okay.
thing. You're doing it outside of its use. So
Okay, Mr. GM. Pull up my dice.
DM Master General.
What is medicine? Okay, I get +2 to it. 16 total.
yeah, so that's fine. You managed to do
Cool.
that. You managed to stop the bleeding. Bearing in mind, Aramil would probably have to retract his thorn whip.
I
If
think
you
by
want
now
to
it's
bandage that
probably
arm.
wilted away, hasn't it?
Didn't we tie him up with rope?
I don't know. Is it?
It doesn't last that
no,
long.
because his vines. Does it not?
No, I don't think it lasts that
No,
long.
does
It
it?
only lasts like a minute or something.
I thought we tied him with
Okay,
rope.
fine. Yeah,
Also, I would have lost
we did.
concentration because I would have been
Ah.
focusing on taking the necklace off his head with the sword.
okie dokie.
while he's being bandaged up,
Oh, it doesn't.
can I-
It doesn't have a duration. It just says instantaneous, so it's for as long as you want it to be.
Oh,
But,
sweet!
I
yeah.
thought instantaneous uses it and disappears. Just to throw a spell.
Oh yeah, duration instant. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, okay, fine. I probably did not implement Thorn Whip properly, but that's fine. It's like
It's
it's
too
like a
late now.
smack. It's not a you can't wrap it around.
It's
so
too late
that's
now.
that's my fault. But yeah, I'm
So-
not gonna,
oh well.
yeah, it's too late for that now.
Next time.
I'm
Yeah.
still
At least I don't have to do
concentrating on
that bit
using
in
it.
missing info next time.
Yeah.
while he's being bandaged,
so you
can I just ask him?
you've stopped the. Sorry.
While he's being bandaged, can I just ask him? I have to know: are there any other armories or weapon locations anywhere in this town?
Well, you've just been to the armory. This guy
That
don't
was
care.
the
He's not
armory.
going to know.
It's a small
He doesn't
town. It
know
won't
that.
have several armories.
Damn it! This town
It's a
is
village. It's not
useless.
going to. It's not going to have like loads. That's just the blacksmith.
When we get to the city or a
Essentially.
town, it'll probably be
Right.
better off.
Yeah, did you?
Pollock, where's the
Um,
nearest map settlement thing that we can plan a destination to?
Well, the next closest place is probably Stren, but it's 2 days away on horseback. Starkriek, can I get you to roll a history check?
Was my history's intelligence and why am I so bad at intelligence? That's the 19 total.
So, you know that Stren, especially because you've been thinking about the War of the Chalice because of this Navarite, you remember that Stren is where the barracks for the main HQ barracks was for the War of the Chalice. It was in Stren.
Nice.
Can I do a? I don't know if this is technically a nature check or a history check, but being well travelled and being that I apparently knew the most about the region over everyone else.
Yep.
Do I by any chance know if there's like a place where horses tend to herd nearby?
Or stags.
Or no, well, I don't know if you can. The rest of you could ride stags. Like I could probably calm it down and then just go on with
The
it.
mind control.
One thing I was gonna do this closer to when you got there, but I suppose considering you're all thinking about it, essentially, all your character will be thinking about Stren. One other bit of interesting information is that Stren is actually the city that Talion and Aramil had their bar fight.
Oh shit!
So you both know that. You both know that town, that city.
Yeah. Damn it! That's where my contact was. While what I want to quickly do actually is, can I go back to the weapon shop with the guy?
Okay.
And can I put the amulet on him?
Guys, I'm gonna get a
This is the same guy you tried to rob, by the way.
And he saw all of it.
I'll hold my sword out to his throat just in case while I put it on.
Can we do this, guys, next week? Because
Yeah.
I've got to get
Oh, yeah,
up
that's
really
okay,
early.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. We can stop here.
Okay,
that's
I'm gonna stop the recording now.